Hello, Trina coming to you today. How's your day? How's your week? Let me tell you, I've had a little bit of stressful work week. But you know what? I remain calm. I didn't let the devil steal my joy, and I helped my coworkers through some hard times. We had, you just have that one problem child. We had a problem child this week, and one lady, she just couldn't handle it, and she got out of character, and she went to the dark side. And I let her vent. You always have to let them vent, let off that little bit of that steam. I didn't like the words that was coming out of her mouth, but I let her steam, and then I just put a stop to it. I said, now come on. I said, we ain't gonna act like this. We're here for our 12-hour shift. We're here to get that money. We are not supervisors, and we gotta let this roll off, because at the end of the day, it's just a job. And what we do with our attitude, that's our life. And she calmed down, and she said, you're right. She stepped away, and later on she said, thought about that. I'm gonna be the bigger person. And that's what she was. She was an overcomer. So we don't have to let situations bring us down. And that same problem child affected my supervisor. And I seen her face hanging down, and I said, you all right? She said, no, I'm not. She said, threw her hands up. She said, walked away from me. She said, maybe this job isn't for me. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. And I said, now. I said, don't you dare. Don't you dare let a situation change your future. This is just a situation. It's just a little glimpse of time. I said, we'll be overcomers. It was so stressful. We got through that day, but the next day, we had the same issues, because, they kind of carried over. And I seen another supervisor, because the other one didn't come back. She took a day off. Seen another supervisor out of her character. I said, what is going on? What is going on? So I stepped in the middle of that, and I said, no. I don't know if I was called to be a peacekeeper, or if I was just the salt of the world. When you're God's child, the Word of God says you are the salt of the world. And I was just salting these situations. And then it was just the next day, a man wasn't even my coworker. He was a maintenance man. He walked through there. He was ranting and raving. I was just watching merchandise, now minding my own business, and he was ranting and raving. These blankety customers and clients, they're about to make me lose my job. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna walk off. They know better. They made him move the equipment 5 times. They didn't have a game plan or something. And he was tired. He was an older gentleman. He was tired. And he was tired of the aggravation. He wasn't my coworker, but I still stepped up to him. I said, now. I said, don't let this get to you. Don't let this get to you. I said, this is just a job. This is just a moment. Now come on. Get that smile back on your face. And he just looked at me like I was crazy, because I didn't know him from Adam. He didn't know me from Adam. But he walked away. And about a half an hour later, he came walking back through. He said, I thought about what you said. When I hit that door, I said a prayer. I said, that's what I want to hear. Give it all to Jesus. You can be the salt of the earth. I'm nobody. I'm just Jesus' child, and I've been called to be the salt of the earth. I also got just a little bit of mother and grandmother in me. And I just can't see people being frustrated and upset and gonna lose their livelihood over a character. No, they asked that character to leave and not to come back for a couple of days. He's got to get calmed down. See, sometimes there's too many chiefs when you're supposed to be an Indian. Oh, I'm being busy about Father's business, but I want to remind every one of you, you're the salt of the earth. Sometimes you get trapped in a moment of frustration, a moment of weakness. Somebody will push your buttons. This is nice. Somebody will get you out of character. That's the temptation of Satan. And I've been there too. I've had to ask God to help me through some times. But please, don't let a job, don't let a situation, don't let these things get to you. All right? We got a limited time here on this earth. We're going to have joy. We're going to have peace. And we got to know there's grace when we do mess up. There's grace. That lady came back that next day. She goes, "Good morning." Smiling. She gave me some candy. She only has some candy in her pocket. I need to be more like this lady and give people candy. But then what if they got diabetes? You know, I think about this kind of stuff. But I took the candy. I like them. I like a candy. And she said, "I'm going to have a good day. I ain't going to let it get to me because this is just a job. And I'm going to stay positive like you asked me to." They call me Miss Trina. I said, "That's wonderful." I said, "Let's stay in that frame of mind and let's get through life like that. We got to, okay?" So I'm going to tell you guys, don't let these situations get to you. Some bad things are going on around about you. There might be some people trying to push your buttons. You're going to be an overcomer. You're going to ask for the Lord for some grace and some help. And if you do mess up, thank God He's got the mercy for you and forgiveness. I don't know what situations you're walking through, but I just want to remind you, hold your head up. Don't you dare show your weakness. No one has power over you. You make your situation what it is. You make your situation what it is. The people around about you may cause you stress, but you choose how you react. So make wise choices. And people that stress you out, maybe you put some distance between you and them. Maybe you have to make it a heaven. That's just some salty advice. Do what you got to do to keep a smile on your face, keep your head held high, and keep stressing every day, stressing a little bit less every day, till you have a joy bells ringing in your soul. This is a beautiful place I'm sitting at today, over on New Jersey Street by Jane's house. So, just want to say, I love you. I love you. You can do it. We can all do it. We're going to make it through. All right? We're going to make it through. Have a good one.